first problem you encounter really is that you must try and match the emotional level that's required, with the simple fact that whatever you're composing has got to fit the pictures. Now the pictures are going to dictate various cue points that you have to hit. Now those could be the Dachau sequence or the arrows animating step by step across the map.
I had the bass line and a tempo, and the obvious missing element is the drums. So I started programming the drums into the computer, drum by drum. And then when that was done, which probably took most of a day, we could play the bass line and the drums together, and there you have the basis of the rhythm track.
Marvellous. It does work terribly well. It's a great success, I think. I think it'll go with the film as well, which is the main thing. One thing that really does strike me is that it's fairly sort of serious, isn't it? I just wonder whether it's almost a bit too sinister. I love the bit where it gets almost into a dance and you have that sort of...
Oh, the na 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 na.
That's the bit that I really like, because I think that's the bit where we can make it slightly comic.
Maybe we could enlarge that section.
Well, I think so, because I have a feeling that the women are saying it's not only sinister, but it's also slightly comic. And perhaps that's the thing to build up. And you have a revision. Is that possible, do you think?
Indeed, yes. We'll enlarge that section, double it up, just make it more lighter.
The main melody is coming from the brass, which are playing a repeated disco phrase. While they're playing it, I'm adding in some sustained chords on the electric piano to give it some harmony. At that point you want to bring something completely different and really let rip, so that's when the guitar solo comes in. I like that sort of crazy sound and crazy playing which you find in a lot of 60s music, the sort of playing that Eric Clapton used to use.
Definitely that sort of beat, that sort of heartbeat rhythm, which is supposed to mean that, you know, if you have the heartbeat rhythm, it makes people in tune with the music and they want to hum it. I mean, it's a theory.
People say. I'm not convinced.
Say. But the problem is that there are 6 countries that go all around the world, and we're trying to find music that covers all countries from Sweden to Japan. So, I mean, that's a big problem, to get a piece of music that can represent all those countries.
Gosh, you want a lot, don't you, Ben?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know where to begin, really. First of all, as far as the national... tricky one in 30 seconds.
Yes.
And I mean, who knows what the Japanese national anthem is? Do you know what it is?
No idea.
No, right, really, no. I think the best thing is to look for a bright and breezy and hummable tune.
Yes.
And let any national characteristics fit around the tune itself. Let's start with the tune, because I mean that's really what you want to catch people with.
Yeah, right, okay. And there's one more thing. Tom himself. His character in some way we'd like to get in.
Well, he's a bright, breezy, bluff sort of character, isn't he?
He's large, yes.
And he's well known for his sense of humour.
Yeah.
So I think the music's got to be quirky in a humorous sort of way.
And here we go again. There's a chime coming. Something which is falling freely will accelerate at about 10 meters per second per second. It doesn't matter whether it's a man, a car, a coin, or a model car. They all accelerate at 10 meters per second per second. A feather's different. It has a lot of air resistance for its size and weight. So does thistledown. And so do you if you jump out of an aircraft and open your parachute properly. Actually, everything, cars, coins, men, model cars, everything is affected by air resistance.
Oh, I think the feather's marvellous, Dick.
Oh,
great,
good,
yes,
good.
excellent.
Parachute. I like the parachute.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried because, you see, it's falling so far and then the parachute cracks open and the sound goes on the same. I want a discontinuity in the sound because you've gone from uniform accelerated motion to uniform velocity.
Faster to slower, i.e. dangerous to safe.
Yeah, right.
Right, okay, fine. Well, I can remix that because they're separate, but the rest of it's all right. And you wanted the little noddy car a bit louder when it accelerated to get home for his dinner, didn't you?
Something like that.